Gotta get a picture of the menu real quick. Yeah, that's why I take a minute in the beginning. Let me post it to my story on Instagram. Let's go. Yeah, two more days. Madarame.
So... Well...
What is bro's dramatic ass doing?
Oh my. I'm sorry.
I wonder if this guy's also a Persona user later. I know technically in the series they usually don't give personas to adults because they're usually the corrupt ones, but in Persona 5 Strikers, I think you get an adult dude on your team. He's like some kind of fucking reporter, and he was like following them and he kept bugging them, and then when all hope was lost, he came in and whooped ass. They were like, "Brother, you have a persona?" And he was like, "Yeah, and I couldn't just let y'all fucking eat it here." Maybe I didn't.
Well,
I didn't recognize the name, but I haven't played a lot of the other series. Maybe. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've played Strikers 2. I could do that on stream. It's a good game. I'll start a new file and keep my old one if I can, because I think I'm almost done with it, but I didn't do any of it on stream. This one's royal. Oh, that's the beat 'em up.
oh, sounds great.
They've never had a multiplayer one. Do they even do a lot of multiplayer games? I don't think so. Because Shin Megami Tensei is also not multiplayer. Yeah, that don't count though, because they gave up. And was that even made by Atlus, or did they outsource? Because most companies will, like, outsource for their MMO game. Like, I'm pretty sure the Final Fantasy MMO was not actually made by the exact same studio as the other ones. Yeah, so no. So I don't think Atlus makes multiplayer games. Sounds like they just allowed somebody to make a multiplayer game of their IP.
All right. All right. Be careful, okay?
It's like a good 10 years. um... So, no. Do they have any that are good? And have effort put into them?
Ah, you're
Yeah,
back.
the silence is telling.
You got time right now? All right then. Thanks.
We're getting started. This is it. Right. Hmm. Hmm?
This is hot. Sounds fake to me.
That makes sense, honestly.
Sup?
Well, see you later.
Are you for real? Makes you wonder, right?
I hate going outside.
Every day is so boring.
Wanna get going?
So
I mean...
This has gotta be it!
I mean, it looks like most of the games that I enjoy are, like, Japanese made anyway. So I think they just, excuse me, make more and better mobile games anyway.
By the way,
What are the farm games that we play from? Is that from China or from Japan? Yeah. Like the one that emailed me back. Oh yeah, when I go back to my email, it says the email's in Japanese. Yeah, I think they just make more and better fucking mobile games. I feel like I can tell the American-made slop because it's slop. It's the same fucking ads that I get on, like, Instagram for mobile games, and it'll be, like, the fucking... you have a horde of people running through fucking times 2 or like divided by 2 rings so that you can fight more zombies or whatever the fuck it's gonna be. Yeah. Slop. Yeah. Yeah. The worst part is those games are actually, like, not played like that either. When you download those games, they're literally not played like that. Yeah, that's how they do it is that they have like little mini game sections that are exactly like the chapter. I mean, like the trailer, but the entire game will just throw a bunch of random mechanics at you, hoping that one of them is fun.
Wanna get going? Morning.
So the reason that we have to train with Ryuji and that he's still struggling to get back up into shape is because Kamoshida, the abusive teacher, broke Ryuji's leg. I think like the previous year, because he stood up to him when the teacher insulted his sick mother. I think he just stepped on it. From what it sounded like, he just like grabbed him and broke his fucking leg with his foot or some shit. But he never got in trouble for it because it was Ryuji, the troublemaker's word against the respected award-winning teacher. What'd you see? Ooh, yeah. Did you watch Torchwood? The Doctor Who spinoff? I got really into it. That was one of the most heartbreaking shows I've ever watched in my life. But, for some reason, they made a 4th season? With, an all-new cast, because they fucking basically wiped the old one. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. That was fucking sad, bro. But they have a new cast, and that season's plot was the entire world got reversed, basically. So,
For real?
instead of Jack being the only immortal who can't die, everybody else is immortal and can't die, and he's mortal now. And the problem is, unlike him, everybody else who got mortal wounds wasn't healing from it. They just lived. So, like, Jack could get shot in the head and he'll just wake back up and the bullet wound will heal, you know?
Huh?
Yeah. And one of the new characters on the team starts his fucking day thinking he's still mortal, you know, because the world fucking flipped in an instant. And he gets into a car accident and a pole goes through his chest. And he has to spend the rest of the fucking season like that. Like, knowing that once, you know, everything is fixed, he's going to fucking die. Yeah, it was bad. There was, like, a scene where there was, like, basically a morgue of people who had, you know, fatal injuries, but were still alive, so they were just kind of locked in this fucking room. Yeah, it was like a mausoleum to basically, like, they were gonna try to burn them alive to try to ease their suffering. Yeah, that Torchwood sure was a fucking trip. Torchwood is not for the faint of heart. And, like, that was the season where shit went off the rails. That's not even the heartbreaking season. That one's just the disturbing season. The season before that, called Children of the Earth, was like 4 episodes, and it was so fucking traumatizing. And you know what actually sucks? Because Torchwood is actually canon to Doctor Who. It's not retconned or anything. The Doctor was canonically on Earth as a teacher, as a professor at a university during Children of the Earth, and did nothing. The plot of the season of Children of the Earth was that children were being taken basically by aliens, and you did not have a choice. You did not have a choice at all. And that this generation's children were going to be removed from the earth for these aliens to, like, farm, eat, I don't remember. Something like that, right? And it was a whole thing of, like, they had the upper hand, you know, guns trained on us, and the politician, who was actually played by the 12th Doctor, he thought his children would be spared if he gave in to the aliens' demands, but when he finds out that he was wrong, and that he just sacrificed everyone's children, including his own, he went home and he killed his family and then himself to avoid having them face anything, including the shame of what he had done. Like, it was a whole thing. That season's fucking sad. Hi! We're talking about Torchwood. Like, that entire show is just like, haha, Jack can't die. And then, like, immediately you're sitting there like, this is horrible. Oh my god. Just sitting there, like, watching everything Jack has to just endure, you know? Bro. Yeah, so, like, yeah, that's why, like, people have talked about it online, like, damn, he just let Children of Earth happen because he was like, nah, this is a fixed point. But I'm like, that's a real fucked up fixed point. So yeah, Torchwood's a spin-off of Doctor Who. It's a much more, like, adult and traumatizing show. Doctor Who, they're like, haha, trauma, but also it feels good, and you know it's gonna have a somewhat happy ending. Torchwood was not. It was just all pain, no comfort. Just, whew. Because in Doctor Who, in the beginning, you're kind of led to believe that Jack is kind of just, like, okay with his immortality. Even though he'll make some comments to the Doctor, and the Doctor clearly shows pity on him. All pain, all the time. Yeah, Torchwood. Whew. Yeah, they were like, listen, Doctor Who is technically a kid's show, so we can't just, like, only put them in horrible situations. But here's Torchwood for your traumatic pleasure. And you know what? They knocked it out of the park. It's a little rough to start, but goodness. That's one of those. Still glad caught your stream. Didn't realize you streamed this early. Yeah, I streamed late yesterday because I had plans to play some horror games with a friend before I started my stream. Well, I asked him like what time he was gonna be down, and I guess he woke up and was like, "You streaming right now?" And I was like, "I'm actively installing something, but I haven't started." And he's just like, "Can we do like 2 hours of horror game?" And I was like, "Yeah." Yeah, yesterday was a little late for me. Usually I'm like a 12 to 6. But like, I had fun yesterday. I'm not against streaming at different times. It helps me like meet different people.
All right.
He's so good. Yeah, that's Peter Capaldi. Yeah. Peter Capaldi is amazing. So yeah, canonically the 12th Doctor was on the planet twice because he was also in Torchwood that season. He was the politician that killed himself. But, Peter Capaldi's final season brought me to tears so fucking hard, though. Especially his finale. His finale fucking killed me. That was one of my favorite companions of the entire show. Trying to think, how many of his companions survive? it's a low percentage. Hell yeah, I'm glad I met you. So I'm glad I streamed it at the time I did yesterday.
The exhibition is finally ending tomorrow. I'm sure things will work out fine this time too.
Are you counting Old Who, or...?
You got time right now?
I'm just thinking about the modern one. Well, that's my job. I always be making people blush. But dang, how much do I have to fucking hang out with? Maybe I'll hang out with him when I have a gift for him. I'll go shopping after the change of heart when I'm free again.
Oh!
In Modern Who?
I still have feelings for you.
How much in Modern?
I guess if you're okay with the fact that I have a girlfriend, maybe we can work something out here.
Man.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh.
about right. From Stephen Moffat. Are we multi-streaming? I don't like multi-streaming like this stream to another platform, no, but I do upload all my VODs to YouTube afterwards. And Ghost Lurker's not streaming. He's just Googling shit in the background.
Okay.
I think the Moffat era was like Matt Smith on. And yeah, they're not all technically dead as in died horribly. You can't hear him today? Oh, fuck. I fix. It's this damn... I literally have it on the same window, but
It's
it
the
doesn't
same setting
capture...
from yesterday.
Yeah, and it doesn't capture the audio sometimes because it's like, but you might be looking at a different chat, and it's like, man, fuck! So yeah, he and I have been chatting
What's
about
up
Doctor
with that
Who.
old geezer?
My bad.
Is he crying?
I was wondering why, like, my mind wasn't breaking from hearing my own voice. I wasn't hearing my own voice.
Plainly put, I plagiarized work.
Yeah, I guess, like, in the Moffat era, they're not, like, dead as in died horribly. They're more like...
Country's art world.
Well, Amy and Rory
Even
got touched by
Sayuri.
the Weeping Angel and can't come back.
How could I
River
apologize to
goes back in time
everyone
to
for
die in
what I've
David
done?
Tennant's episode. But that... We do see her one
He's
more time
crying
with
way
the
too
12th
much.
Doctor.
And that was from the
Before.
urgent apology conference by
Jeez.
Madarame that took place just a moment ago. After
who
reporting
came
to the
next?
association,
Clara
Madarame has
can't-
agreed to the police's request to turn himself in.
Clara
Wasn't he on
doesn't
TV the
have a
other day?
heartbeat
On
anymore,
top of
but
charges
she
of abuse to
still
his pupils, Madarame
lives.
is under suspicion of claiming their works as his own. Some doubt the validity that his maiden work, Sayuri, was stolen, believing it was used for fraud.
But the Doctor does
This
not remember
large-scale
her
criminal
anymore.
act has caused a great shock to the art world, and
That old man's done for.
after the conference, Madarame was
who
taken to a
came
police
next?
hospital for interrogation
Bill.
due
Bill's
to his
dead.
age. However, initial psych evaluations state that he is mentally sound and likely responsible for his actions.
Yeah, you're right. All the
There's no
Moffat
need to be
companions
nice
are
to
dead.
an old geezer like that.
Why'd he spill the beans himself? Doesn't that seem weird?
Also, a group calling themselves the Phantom Thieves posted a dubious note at Madarame's exhibit. The police will investigate their relation to this case, but for now, did not identify them as suspects.
How am I today?
Phantom thieves? Do
I'm
these
doing
bandits
good.
have something to do with that
I'm
old
having some
geezer's
issue with like
apology?
temperature regulation. I
I've
think
heard
it's
of them
just
before.
like
They supposedly
how hot is
steal
it
evil
today?
hearts. It's why the culprits
71.
apologize.
Wait,
I
what?
put my fan on
Steal
and I'm just
hearts?
like, oh, it's too cold. I turn off
That's
my fan and I'm
impossible,
like,
though.
oh, it's
But
sweaty.
I feel like I saw something about that online too. They sent out a calling card for real.
Oh, so it was
Other than
like,
that, I'm
we're
chilling.
going to take your
Got a cute
heart?
video of my cat
Oh,
today.
That's impressive if someone really did
Nice.
that.
Phantom thieves, huh?
Because I
Phantom
I
thieves
opened the
again.
door to the bathroom when I was done in there and I fucking... My cat is just laying in front of the door and I look at him and he just
You guys
starts
see the
rolling
news
back
about
and forth.
Madarame? It's just like what
And I
happened
was
with
like, what are you
Kamoshida.
doing?
And they mentioned the Phantom Thieves.
Man, this is starting to get
I love
interesting.
my
If we do it right, we can
orange
change people's
creature.
hearts. With this power, we might be able to do more than just getting back at society. It'll be a big
Send
deal.
a vid. I could probably just like pull it up on... Let me pull up my Google Photos. probably hear like toilet flushing and bathroom fan because I did not get a chance to close the door because he was in the way. Let me pull this over here, and then I take main monitor capture, because I've got a little button. Oh, I'd have to unmute my Razer one. Okay, here we go. Sweet baby. Who's my baby? Who's my baby? He's very special.
Yo.
Oh, that little frayed carpet right there. He did this. He did some of it. My last cat did a lot of it. That's also why this is right here. This is actually also, there's a baby gate on top of it so that he can't pull that out from under the doorway. Because the last cat that I had, who was very big, but he was very sick, so I didn't get to have him for long, he did not take kindly to being put in the room alone. But sometimes I had to go to work and he was not allowed to be around the other cats because he was bigger than them and he was sick with something that could infect them if he scratched them. So he had to be alone when I was not home. And he made it known that he did not enjoy that. So my carpet at the doorway is bald. And in the other doorway, it's bald. Mostly because it's my current cat, because when Nana, my roommate, closes her door, because sometimes my cat bites and we can't get him to fucking stop being a dick. He's orange. Oh, I have to fix that now. He gets mad when my roommate closes her door because he's an asshole. And he'll start ripping up her carpet, so I've got like a wood board there to kind of like hide it and prevent him from doing more damage.
Let's keep pushing on then.
He has scratching posts. He had literally right next to where he was laying
famous.
is also a cat tree that
Something like this happening twice.
That's what
is
he uses
massive,
where
too.
I put his food for him to
It's
eat.
too
So
great
he
a
climbs that and
coincidence to
stuff.
occur normally.
And he also
If
has
we
one of
continue
those
doing
like
this,
cardboard
we'll
scratching
definitely
posts.
be able to give courage to everyone who needs it.
He literally only rips up the carpet in that area to try to dig under your door.
You may want to quiet down a little.
Do you know them?
You moron! Those are
That
attendance
reminds
officers.
me, like I left my puppy
Hello there. May I speak with you
at
for a moment?
the home I'm trying to fix up right now,
yes.
and I left him
How can we
alone there
help
for like a
you?
couple hours. I
That
come back,
monotonous acting of hers never
and there's
fails
like
to
a
send
section
chill
of the
down my
wall that
spine.
was exposed,
What are you all doing here?
and he
Are
tore
you
out
friends?
every single bit of insulation trying to get outside.
Brother.
And then he also somehow got like his harness caught on something, and he chewed it to shreds. So I had to go out and buy a completely new
And
one.
how would you do that in a place like this?
We were just
I'm
discussing
glad
where
that
we
Jeff
should
doesn't put
go.
things in his mouth that don't
Well,
belong in
alright.
his mouth. He
Just
actually
make sure
has
you
no
disperse before it gets too late,
interest
okay?
in eating
There
anything
have been
that
some
isn't
odd
his
happenings
food.
lately, and the news about that artist has caused quite the stir.
He wants to
We'll be
sniff
careful.
my food, but not
It's still light out.
eat it.
Man, those
He
guys
just-
must have way too much time on their hands.
He wants to make sure that I'm not
Hey,
eating his food,
Don't go making
so he
stuff
needs
up on
to
the
check
spot
mine.
like that, okay? I totally panicked because of you.
From now on, we'll need to be even more cautious than before.
Yeah,
Look
what
at
I was
us.
getting at is like I'm
Right after
absolutely
the second
terrified to leave
Thieves
him
incident,
alone sometimes
those
because it's
prior
like I don't
victims
know
are
what
meeting
he'll
up.
tear up to try and escape.
Wait,
Yeah.
you mean people might be listening to us?
It'll be fine. Look around. We're the only people worrying about it.
I guess you're right.
One time I did have to put
By the
Jeff
way,
in my room and
Yusuke,
close the door
you
because
able
we
to get anything out of
were
Madarame?
feeding the gray
Remember how
cat
he was talking
inside
about that
because
suspicious
he got,
person in the black
we
mask?
watched him get his ass beat out the window.
I pressed him for
So we brought
answers.
him in to feed
But he
him,
doesn't
so we
even
didn't have
understand
to
what happened
eat
to him to
outside
begin
and
with.
fend for himself again because
It's
he's
not
too
like he
nice.
actually
He's
saw
really
his
big, but
desires
he's
get
really
stolen
nice,
after all.
and he just lets
It's
the other
rumored that he may
neighborhood
be
cats
sent
beat
to
him up.
prison. In that
So we
case,
were like,
gaining
dude, we're just
information
gonna
will
take
be
pity on
difficult.
this dude because they're
So,
fucking
what are
our
you gonna
neighbors
do now?
just kind of
I'll
abandoned
be
him.
leaving that house.
I would
I
keep
can't
him, but
draw
I don't
in
have the
such a
money to
place
go get
anymore.
him his shots and everything.
Do you
Make
have
sure he's
somewhere to
clean.
go?
Yeah.
The school dorms.
Vet appointments are
I
fucking
can stay there free of
expensive.
charge thanks to my fine arts scholarship.
A scholarship?
And I'm not taking
Wait,
him
you're
into a
that
safer
good?
to be fucking.
Although
safer
Takamaki-san's
here with
house
us
would do as
anyway.
well.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
But
You know, you could ask her to model for you whenever you wanted.
my fucking cat was
moron.
so pissed. He's
Then
fine
again,
if we
now that
feed
you
the
still
gray
be
cat
living alone,
outside
it'll be
because he
easier
sits
for
there
us
like,
to meet
yeah,
up
you
whenever we
fucking
want."
stay out there.
For the time being,
He
we
sits
should
out
wait
the
and see
window
how
and
this
watches
case
him
plays out.
eat.
And it'll probably take some time finding
But
a
when we
target
fed
as
him
big as
inside,
Madarame.
he was not fucking having
Anyway,
it.
we
So
should
I
just
picked
act
him
like
up and I
normal
put him in my
students while we
room
look for our next target,
and I closed
okay?
the door.
We'll be
And
entrusting
oh
that
my
to you
god,
again, Yuji.
All right.
bro
guess
was
it's just more prep
fucking
till then.
ripping up that scratch mat under the door.
God.
It is so much more frayed than it
Yusuke
was
Kitagawa.
before that day. I mean, that's what it's for, but like, god damn, he was so fucking pissed. We heard him he was sticking his paw under the door and trying to wrench it open.
Jesus.
It was the
So
most
after
aggressive
Shiho
we've ever
Suzui,
seen
you did
him,
it
and he was
again
just
for
mad
someone
because
you
we were
barely
feeding the other
knew.
cat
You were
inside
sent
for
away
once.
twice, almost reported to the police, and yet you still wanted to save him. Moreover, you ended up in a museum instead of a castle this time.
He's just a
You're
jealous
still going
little
to maintain
baby.
this rubbish about changing someone's heart by stealing their treasure?
I'm his
Very
mom. I
well.
saved him from the dirt.
Truth
I'm
behind
the
this
first
tale of
person that
yours
ever
will be
picked
clear
him up and
once your
held him.
conspirators are in custody. Now then, tell me about this new member who joined your group. There's no point in being stubborn. It will only damage your position. The identity of Madarame's pupil can be easily discovered with a little investigation.
I'm fucking... What the... Okay, so my therapy place
What happened?
informed me that I was gonna have an appointment today at 1, which would have been like right now.
Uh-huh.
But I woke up this morning and there was a text message that was like, oh, due to an emergency, she's not going to be available for today's appointment, so we've moved it to the 9th. And then I still got the robo text that's like, you have an appointment now, and I'm just like, no, I don't.
So you won't
You gotta
sell
love
out
it
your
when they use the
accomplice?
automated systems.
I
Fine.
hope she's okay.
There's still much more that I want to
It's
hear.
like, I think I got a
It was
text like
around
that
this time
after
that the
I
Phantom
quit
Thieves
Sig
began to
Mine.
truly gain popularity. Lies flooded the internet. Things like
You
the
have an
Phantom
appointment
Thieves
today. I'm
saved
like,
me
no, the
too,
fuck I
or
don't.
I got a calling card.
Hey, remind me
For
tomorrow to
heaven's
call my
sake,
insurance.
those lies made the collection of intel take almost
Okay.
10 times longer.
I will
Now
put
your
it on a
next target
post-it
was this
so
one.
I remember.
Junya Kanashiro.
Before I start a game or streaming,
He
so I
doesn't
don't get
compare to the
distracted.
previous two. Even
Okay.
the police had been struggling to apprehend him. So, exactly how did you take down such a well-guarded criminal?
Let's see,
Tell
where's
me.
my pen?
I have to take 50 years to find my insurance card.
The suspect has repeatedly testified that he
Oh, they do that with yours too? Yeah, like...
A full
I
psychiatric
like
evaluation
my
will
therapy
be performed
place.
to
I'm
further
going for
investigate
Brain
the
Health
crime's details
USA
and motives.
because I've got agoraphobia and I
First,
struggle to leave the
Kamoshida at
house.
Shujin
So
Academy. And now
online therapy
Madarame.
is so good for me.
I found a number of
I'm having
points
some
of
issues with
commonality
my
between the
insurance where I
two.
don't think they
Both,
cover
for
it,
example,
but then
were
they
sent
keep
a calling
saying they
card
do.
before their unforeseen changes of heart.
So I just need to like call them
I
directly.
see. But isn't tying their cases to the series of psychotic breakdowns jumping to conclusions? Furthermore, the police will frown upon you stepping into this.
This is like the best
Now
care
isn't the
team
time to
I've
be
had
worrying about things
ever.
like jurisdiction and honor. We need to
And they
dig
made a
deeper
point
and
to
find a
say like the
correlation among the
reason
incidents
I
these
feel
past
that
2-3
way is because they
years.
aren't considered doctors. These are nurse practitioners who have all
Very
the proper
well, I leave
degrees
it
and
to you.
certifications in
However,
mental health.
you must not let this
stuff.
interfere with your regular duties.
Thank you, sir.
And like, yeah, I was like, damn, you're right, because doctors have never
That
actually
damn
respected
woman
me
just
as
had
a
to stick her
person, but
nose into
all these
this.
nurses have.
And I understand that these abnormal incidents have caused some anxiety
I
throughout our
need to
country.
find me a good.
This
team.
situation must be approached with the utmost
Yeah, when I came to
seriousness.
them, I was on a lot
I
of
shall
different
continue to
meds,
put forth great
and
effort so that
both
every citizen
my
can
therapist
live
and
with
my
peace of
psychiatrist
mind.
were like, "Oh, yeah, I never
These
want you
phantom
taking that
thieves to
again."
worry about, but if that is exposed,
She sent me a DM so I can remember. Hell yeah. But yeah, when I showed up to this place, I was on Lamotrigine.
Oh.
I'm still on Remeron. That's the one we kept. And I was on a fuck ton of gabapentin because I've got what is called BPD, and they were like, "Oh, this is what helped with that, with the anxiety that comes with it." Spoiler alert: I was on like almost 1,000 milligrams a day,
Jesus.
and it wasn't doing shit. And at one point, I was talking to people about the meds I was on at like a group therapy place, and a woman was like, "My husband was on gabapentin for his back surgery about as much as you are." And I was like, "Really?" And she was like, "Yeah, so you should not actually be complaining about your back hurting as much as you are, because that should be doing that should actually also be doubling as like a pain inhibitor." And I was just sitting there like, no, not bipolar, borderline. My biological mom has bipolar. I don't experience mania, I experience euphoria. That's the only qualifier I miss.
You know.
But, the fucking... Yeah, that lady was just like, gabapentin doubles as a pain inhibitor, so you should not be in as much pain as you're in. And I was just sitting there like, huh, weird. And when I brought that up to my, like, psychiatrist and stuff, she was like, "You're still in pain? Yeah, this shit isn't doing anything for you. You're swapping, and I don't want you on it because that stuff causes early onset dementia." And I'm just sitting there like, well, shit. Can you play Persona with dementia?
Do what?
It's one of Nana's favorite jokes. Can you finish Minecraft with dementia? Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you if we can, I'm gonna see if we can finish Minecraft with dementia. And then the next video is like, anyway, today guys, we're gonna see if we can finish Minecraft with dementia. Oh, no, you're fine. Most people confuse BPD for bipolar.
Yeah.
Oh.
I used to when I first learned what that was, and then it was just like, oh, cool. And then I was diagnosed with it, and I was like, oh, cool.
Let's go.
Head for the Inogami line. Great, my favorite part, navigating the fucking Japanese subway systems.
Boy,
Because these
suddenly
are-
it's exit 8.
Because these are so much better than the American lines. Yeah, no.
All right, let's
At least
go.
these are labeled.
Yeah.
But man, I live in Cali. Our fucking subway
Alright.
system is
Now.
the worst. I hate it.
No.
And our subway trains smell like piss.
Whoa.
Right? All right.
Yeah, that's a common thing. That's what throws people
Yeah,
a lot.
that's what happens all the time. It genuinely is. That is the thing. When I got back in contact with my bio mom, and for the first time my bio dad, he told me that my mom had bipolar. My psychiatrist was at first worried, like, oh shit, were you misdiagnosed then? Let me do another test. And because I don't experience mania, because it's never for a long enough time, it's usually like a couple hours a day, if that. I don't experience mania.
Hi there.
I do have a running theory because, like, what?
We call that euphoria.
That,
The show?
That
Oh,
I have,
hi.
Hi, Ginger. That I have, BPD because I've spent so much time around my mother who has bipolar.
Yeah, that'll also do it.
Any questions?
Hi, Ginger. We were talking
What?
about, mental illness.
Well then.
Whoa, that's so crazy.
I was
'Cause I'm
talking
going to a
about-
doctor for one of mine tomorrow.
Ooh, that's fun.
Except it's not just any doctor, it's the endocrinologist.
Ooh, are you getting your
Let's
coveted
Yes.
drugs?
I can hope. The first time anybody's like actually spoken to me about it though, so like at least it's progress either way.
Well then.
It goes
Today we're
well.
streaming Persona 5 Royal on Twitch. If Ghost Lurker wants to share the stream to you.
Yeah.
This is Ginger. It's my little competitive buddy that I play competitive games with, and we lose badly.
It's okay, it's not my fault, I think.
It's not her fault. We just have bad luck. If it was
Okay,
her
we
fault,
can
I
get
wouldn't
a
be
deadlock
playing with her. We play rivals and fucking like, damn, we're the only two
anymore.
people on the team that have a brain.
Yes.
Unless there's a cheater and they have a brain, it's just not a great one.
They're cheating because they don't have a brain.
Come again.
Yeah, something like that.
Bro, I was so mad.
Forgot to
I
share
was so mad about
here
that
as
fucking
well.
cheater Spider-Man. Were you guys calling on Discord? Yeah, we've got a Hot Mics channel, so Ginger just pops in sometimes. Go to the darts lounge. I think it's down this way. Yeah, I was right.
Oh. Hey.
For real?
Whoa.
I've got a Discord that you can join. The Hot Mics channel itself is private for now, but I go in public as soon as my stream ends, and y'all are welcome to join. Let me do this. I have to like redo my, because I used to have a Discord link, but that was to an old server. Give me the invite link. Okay, think I got it. It's fucking... They did a whole bunch of weird things to Discord, the app.
Thank you, Discord the app.
Yeah, they did fucking weird things. You doing Deadlock?
Yeah.
All right,
I might
boy.
reinstall Deadlock
That's a
in the
new high
background real
score.
quick. I should have room
Honestly,
for it.
got pretty good at Celeste. I'm not like amazing. I'm still like, I'm still like very low rank, but rank matters like so much less to me in this game, and it's so much more fun. But I'm playing silver right now.
Yeah, if I install that, I'd still have 40 gigs left for my system, so we're good.
That's good enough.
The center of the target's called... I know because... Anyway, this game's called...
Let's hope I'm not laggy today. Probably should have checked that.
You still have Rivals uninstalled?
Yeah.
Smart!
I'm
My
not
friend
getting
Alec
back on
finally
that for
got
a while.
My friend Alec finally got a new computer, but he's only been doing Qplay.
Good idea.
Because I was like, dude. I even sent him the same picture of that dude's history that I sent you. Where I was
Yeah, no,
like, there's
that's
no
not-
fucking way that this dude won every single fucking round in a row. And Alec was like, yeah, no, that's cap.
Hey.
Oh god, I'm lagging. This is bad. This is bad news, Mark.
You know, I could save here and swap my stream to do Deadlock.
I should write something.
I don't mind a Deadlock stream. I don't think I've done a Deadlock stream. Mostly just because I feel like people are gonna shame me for being bad at MOBAs, but...
It's okay. I'm lagging like shit crazy right now. So.
Oh. See, mine's still installed.
Mine's at 40%. Alright, it'll take a second. Hell yeah! Do you play Deadlock? Nope, don't own it. Add me as a friend on Steam. I should be in Saint Lorraine. Because anyone who owns the game can send you a playtest for it. My roommate got one of the earlier playtests and sent it to me, and I opened it up back then, and it did not have native controller support. So I struggled a bit doing it with keyboard and mouse because my keyboard is not really built for gaming. And my desk is not set up for doing keyboard and mouse gaming 9 times out of 10. So I kind of just waited. DM me the friend code. You can just have the friend code on here too. It's weird because I don't know why. Steam's weird about me and friends. You can search me up sometimes. I cannot search for other people. It will give me the wrong person, even if I'm using... I mean, I don't care if random people add me, but also I don't think there's anybody else watching right now.
Oh, not detected. What? Why are you being weird?
Brother. Brother. What the...
What's going on?
Why aren't you pasting into the fucking... Fine! I'll write it by hand! Damn! I'm glad I'm dyslexic. I'm not. I might be. Nobody took good enough care of me
If there's like,
kid.
if there's too many letters that are similar right next to each other. That throws me for a loop.
I got docked on my paycheck because I accidentally undercharged somebody for a Nintendo Switch. Because I had to input it by hand. Because our fucking card readers didn't work properly. Well, they were old, so you had to, like, set it up on the computer by price, and then you had to type in the price on the number pad, and then it would take that amount from their card, but if you fucking do it wrong, then get fucked you.
That is once again.
Wait. Let me close this game. I gotta do it through Steam because there's like... If there's a close button, I can't find it. I can go back to menu, but once I get to menu, I can only get back in the game.
Oh my god, can I stop? Can I stop pinging?
No, you have to ping.
Oh, finally. Only about 10 restarts for it to finally pick up the controller.
Okay, and then I open Deadlock, and then I swap the stream. Go back in the game, says H to close a game. Oh! Well. Note for later. There's one game I have where there isn't a close button. I can't remember what game it was. It was a shittier, like, indie game, not a big game.
Yeah, I have a couple indie games that are like that too. It's just like, where's the exit button?
I feel like
and I just
you and
always
were
have to like force
playing
close.
something together where we were like, cool, why can't I close the game?
Oh no, that means I have one more than you do.
I mean, I'm sure I have more.
Yeah.
I think I have some that are single player too.